Working on the new Rainbow Robot. Rainbow Robot. Bleh. I downloaded a pack called a 1.8.9 pack from Technic, which did not run. So that was a little annoying. But then I downloaded a very simple 1.8.9 pack with not very many mods in it. I took all the mods from here that I could and put them in here. And that loads. What I'm going to try and do now, just to give you an example of how I do this kind of thing, I'm going to try and find Britannia, because that was one of the ones that didn't work for 1.8.9. And we'll see if we can find one. Okay, so unofficial, I think, is the ones that they tried, that they had in there that did not work. It's possible that there is no official Britannia, but let's see here. What does Britannia official say? Britannia has been downloaded a bunch of times. Downloads. MISC downloads. Latest download. 1.8-249.jar. So maybe Britannia is just not on 1.8.9 yet. Well, let's just download something that like Computer Craft. Is there Computer Craft for Minecraft 1.8.9 yet? Requires version 1.8.9. Okay, we just want Computer Craft 179. Okay, let's save this file. Okay, save the file. Cool. Okay, is it saved? Yes, it is saved. It wasn't that big. Okay, so now we close the browser. Good. And bring up one of these windows. Now that's the one where we're running the Hannah Brown couch background thing, so we need a different one. Okay, so we want to be in vanilla 189. There we are. In mods. Okay, and we copy from /downloads Computer Craft 179 jar. Okay, so that puts it in the mod pack that I'm testing here anyway, and so then I can use the Technic Launcher to run that mod pack and see if it loads. There we go, it loaded. Okay, so there we are, we're full screen, and we can go into single player, because obviously nobody has this pack yet, and load the most recent world that we've played. Oh wow. Well, it looks like maybe a problem having this mod pack with the overlay, because it's the map is doing an awful lot of flickering here, so I may have to fix that in the future. Oh, interesting. The grass goes all different directions now. That's a new thing. We should now be able to build. Oops. Should be able to build computers. So I'll just test that quick before I go. It's actually JEI. I might switch it back to NEI, but for the moment it's JEI. Computer chip. That's not good. Turtle? So maybe it didn't actually load that mod. Are we in the wrong directory? Vanilla-189/mods. Oh. There we go. I forgot a period. So, single player again. Most recent world we've played. Play second world. Let us see if there are computers now. Yes, there are! Alrighty! So we should be able to build them. I can't guarantee that we can build them, that there are no bugs, but at least we know we can get the mod pack to load with this. And there's a pretty large list of other mods that I've got currently in here. I'm not sure all of them will actually be in the final pack. Okay, so we've got Forge, obviously, and Baubles, though not Britannia, interestingly enough. Biomes of Plenty. It seems to be working. Didn't work with the other mod packs, so we left it out, but because Sarah and I had already played with it. Got Blood Magic in here, and Chisels and Bits, which I think is actually a little weird and I might get rid of. There's too much opportunity for trolling with that one. You can just put one bit in the middle of the air and people can't walk through the area. You just fill the world with single tiny bits. So annoying. Computer Craft, Ender Core, Thaumcraft, Wyla, Ender IO, Extra Utilities, 2, Interestingly enough, it doesn't have as much stuff as regular extra utilities. I don't know, regular extra utilities just doesn't exist for 189 or what. Iron chest, just enough items, and add-ons, which I might switch for NEI just because I'm more used to NEI. Journey map, Numina, modular power suits, pneumatic craft, Project E. I don't know what redstone paste does. That's one of the ones that came with this mod pack. Roguelike dungeons is in there. What are we looking at? So that's what we got for the moment. Isn't that cool? So I showed you a little bit of this last week. I've downloaded a 189 pack. This very simple one just called a 1.8.9 pack. And I've got a bunch of mods that I've added to it. So this is not that pack anymore. Eventually we're going to turn this into my pack, but I thought I'd start with a working pack to begin with, because that would make things easier. So then what I do is I've downloaded a whole bunch of mods, and I'm just trying them one at a time to see what works and what doesn't. If I get into the right directory... This is how it's done on Linux, and I generally find it easier to do on my Linux machine. It's a more powerful machine, among other things. It's the one I game on. Now we're in the mods directory. And I was trying out EvilCraft most recently. I believe I got it working. But it wasn't working with the other mods. So what we're going to do, I've got a directory where I keep all the disabled mods, currently disabled mods. And those are the ones that were all working without... So we'll move all those back to here. There they all are. And I had moved some of the large ones out, even though they did work. So Afraid of the Dark and Open Computers I had moved to disabled. Yep. And now we know we need to move EvilCraft. And Cyclops Core. Oops. And V. There we go. And Cyclops Core also need to be moved to the disabled directory. Okay, so then in my downloads directory, I have a bunch of mods that I've downloaded. I'm just going through them one at a time to see what I can add and have it work. Now I think I've already got a chisel in here. So between this chisel and the other chisel, I'm not sure what the difference is. I'm not going to mess with that right now. But here's Chokercraft. Got two different versions of it for 1.8.9. Actually, they're both for 1.8, so we'll see if either of them work. I think we'll try the top one first. So that's 1.8-0.0.2. Okay. .8-0.0.2. Okay. And we'll try and load the mod pack and see what happens. There we go. Chokercraft wants Minecraft 1.8, so it's not going to run on 1.8.9, which is too bad. Maybe eventually they'll come up with a version for 1.8.9, but they haven't yet. So, let's close this window, and we'll move it to the doubly disabled directory, which I have named D-disabled. There we go. And that means I won't try it again on 1.8.9. But there's another version of Chokercraft. Probably also won't work. But we'll give it a try. Did I copy the first one? I should have removed it. There we go. That one. Okay. There we go. Move that one here, and we'll try it. Now, this is the slow, boring process that I'm using to put together a mod pack for 1.8.9. As you notice, there are already kind of more mods than are easy to all run at once. So Sarah and I are going to be evaluating the mods that actually work to decide which ones we want to play with. And our method for doing that is for a couple weeks at least, before we officially release the 1.8.9 mod pack. We're going to actually, yeah, see that one also needs 1.8.8. Sorry, it needs 1.8 and not 1.8.9. So, I'm going to also move that one to the doubly disabled directory. There we go. Okay, so the idea being, well, I'm going to write a program that will choose a bunch of random mods, put them together, see if they run. If they run, then we'll just play that for that week, make some videos off of that, and then the next week we'll play a different one and make some videos off of that. So we get a chance to try out the various mods, decide which ones we find interesting and which ones we don't. The one for 1.8.9 is not going to be a continuation of the one from 1.7.10 because some of the mod people, the developers, are simply skipping 1.8.9. They're moving to 1.9.4, but not very many of them are going to be at 1.9.4 before we're done with 1.7.10 series. We'll start a new server for 1.8.189, but we'll keep the old server around so that when 1.9.4 comes around, we'll be able to go back to the old server with all the same mods and maybe a couple extras that we haven't played before. So that's the plan anyway. So what do we got here? Again, we're not messing with Chisel. I'm not sure what MCA is, but we'll give it a try. It says 1.8.9, so it's hopefully going to work with this one. There we go. Oops. It's a dot. There we go. Give it a try. Let's see. So it needs Radix cores. We're going to need to download Radix core because we don't have that yet. So let's find Radix core. I downloaded some of these without knowing what their dependencies were. So the way I find mods for Minecraft 1.8.9 is by simply searching for Radix core, the name of the mod, and Minecraft 1.8.9. Okay, this looks promising. Radix core for 1.8.9, there we go. Okay, that's not loading, but we know that it's available, so let's try, see if we can just download it from Curse. Oh, it's DecoCraft. Is that right? Minecraft Comes Alive. That was the one we're using. So this is the one, I don't know if any of you have seen the Yogscast series Blast Off. Yeah. I don't know if any of you saw Blast Off, but it had Minecraft Comes Alive in it. And they were, marrying villagers and having kids and stuff. So that might be one, that's the one that we're going to check out and see what people think of it. Minecraft Yard. Radix Core. It did say Radix Core somewhere. Radix core, there we go. Oh, interesting. So the same version supposedly works on both 1.8 and 1.8.9. We'll see about that. Sometimes they lie when they tell you stuff like that. Okay, so now we should have Radix core in our directory. It does say 1.8.9, 2.1.0, so hopefully this will work. Okay, let's give it a try. So this is what the life of a Modpack creator is. Awful lot of trial and error. Mostly error. Mostly not my error, mostly other people's errors, but I still gotta deal with them. Doesn't look like Project Red is going to work with 1.8.9. It seriously looks like the people who made Thermal Expansion, COFH, those guys, looks like they're skipping 1.8.9 and going to 1.9.4. I'm not certain, but the fact that they've waited so long and still haven't come out with a version for 1.8.9 suggests that they're just working on 1.9.4. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're up. Cool. The full screen thing works better, and I've got my favorite mod. My favorite map mod installed, voxel map working for 1.8.9, so that's great. That should be in the new mod pack. I've also got Matmos, but I'm not sure that it's actually playing anything. I may have just installed it and not any of the sounds that it plays, because I haven't heard any crickets or anything that I remember from Tekkit New, the old Tekkit Classic, which had Matmos in it. Okay, so. And I haven't checked any of the distribution rights for any of these mods yet, so we may have to leave some of them out if it turns out that we don't have permission to distribute them. But we're testing them anyway. So we want to make a new single-player world. Let's see here. I don't think any of these were particularly interesting. New test 5 might have been, so... We'll remake new test 6. We do want game of survival, but we can set the world type to Biomes of Plenty, because we do have Biomes of Plenty on this one, which is great. Okay, create new world. Let's see what we get here. So Minecraft Comes Alive is supposed to populate the world with random villagers, I think. So we'll wander around a little bit and see if we find any random villagers. They may be in villages. I don't know if they are or not. but they should look more interesting, and they should have more detailed interactions available rather than just trading for emeralds and things. So let's see what we get here. Oh, we're starting underwater. We're not very far underwater. Okay, that's good. What's this we picked up? A crystal ball? You just start out with a crystal ball? Whoa! Okay. And if we use... Well, I guess it means that Minecraft Comes Alive is working. Okay. I'm a male. I prefer females myself. We'll just say that's my name for now, sure. Choose your destiny. I have a family, I live alone, I live in a village. I live in a village. Destructive to your world. On flat land with no other structures nearby. Looks flattish. I mean, we are on the coast. Okay, yeah, sure. It's doing stuff. Okay, it built me a village in the middle of the water. What do I have now? Glowing coral. Ha! I bet it destroyed some glowing coral in order to do this. So this is interesting. We have some people here. Cliff the Butcher. Hey, good to see you. We have Becky the Fletcher. Hello, Becky. I think maybe I can click on these people. Mood passive, personality stubborn, interact. Chat. Yes, I suppose the weather is nice today. Yeah, it is actually rather nice. Cool. So we've got some better foliage mods, which make the trees round, but kind of make the houses look weird. Let's see who else there is here. I have no idea how this will work in multiplayer. I don't know if we'll get the option to just create a village out of nothing to begin with, or if we'll have to find one. Star the Mason. Hello, Star. Mood annoyed, personality confident. Okay, interact. Chat. An apple a day keeps the zombies away. Not really, but it does help you heal after they hit you. We have a female guard named Rosalie. Good to see you. Hope you weren't stuck there. So yes, it seems that Minecraft Comes Alive is working perfectly well. Now, I don't think I want to deal with this whole world creation thing immediately every time. Shepherd, okay. Oh, can we trade? Still trade with them? Yes. Yes, and they still do standard villager trade in addition to everything else. Oh, cool. So I think I'm going to move this mod, well, for testing purposes anyway, I'm going to move this mod to the disabled folder. It does work, but it's got all this extra stuff that I don't have to deal with every time I test a mod. Oh wow, this is a big house here. I like these villages that they've made. Why, hello there. What's going on with you today? Jalen, we've got a cleric. Hello. Got a backyard there. So let's see here. Yeah, it's just built this village right out in the middle of space. Oh, well, at least it's made some underneath, some stone underneath it. Kind of weirdly, though. But, yeah, so it appears to be working. And it's 8 o'clock, so the stream is over, so I guess that's it for now. It's going to take me a while to get back up there. I better dig a way up here. And then I'll log out of this world and try some more of this in another world. Try some more mods. See if we can get them to work. Got an achievement already. Oh well. In any case, bye for now.
Warning, warning, this video is almost over. Warning, warning, it's time to choose another one. This has gone on far too long, time to wake up and sing along. Warning, warning, this video is over now.